Hello, my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're going to do a reading for mid-August. I'm following the same path for every other reading. So we're going to pull 3 cards from the Sun Tarot, which is going to kind of show what the energy is going to be like. I'll do the good tarot for the actual tarot spread, and then I'll pull some wisdom oracle cards for advice to address whatever it is that the tarot brings forward. All right, so start with the Sun. Let's do 3 cards for my earth signs for the energy mid-August. As I'm shuffling the cards, please remember, like, share, and subscribe, because that's the way that we grow our tribe. These are general readings. They may or may not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, release it, let it go. Go look at another reading, another reader, okay? There's plenty of options on YouTube. And if you want a private reading, email me. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Like my page. They're all by the same name. All right. And we're gonna see. Let's see what comes out here, okay? Let's see what comes out. If I didn't say it already, if you want a private reading, email me. All right. It's gonna be for mid-August or the next 2 weeks after from the time that you read or you're watching this video. All right. I need 3 cards for the energy mid-August. Okay, that's 2 and that's 3. All right. Let's see. We have success. All right. It's a very party-like card. You see, he's on top of the. Oh God. Shh. He's on top of the tiger. See him sitting, his hands up, rejoicing, celebrating. You know, confetti coming from the sky. He feels like he's on top of the world, right? Pretty dope. All right. You have breakthrough. All right, which is exactly what it means, right? And then you have comparison. So the comparison card usually means, you know, stop trying to be who you are. I actually managed to get a couple of readings without any barking, just saying. Stop trying to be who you're not, okay? We are all humans in our own form, and we all have our own sets of gifts that makes us unique, okay? Because just like the bamboo and the regular tree here, they're both trees, you know, but they're different types of trees, right? But they're both very, as you can see, very healthy in their own right. You know what I mean? That being said, you know, I think this is what you're breaking through about. You're coming to the realization that it's okay to be different and yet the same. That it's okay to just be who you are and feel good within your own power. All right, my earth. Yo, that's actually a dope message. Like, I could literally cut this reading off right now and be completely satisfied with what Spirit just said to you. This is dope. If this is the energy for mid-August, I hope the rest of the reading resonates with the same message, because it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Sorry for the outside noise. The room that I'm in my house, I don't have central air. The room that I'm in doesn't have AC, so I have the windows open because it's super duper hot. But I didn't feel like moving my altar to where I have air conditioning. All right. Let's see what messages come out for my earth signs. All right. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Whoa. Wow, your cards are coming out fairly easy. I don't think any of my readings came out that easy, because this is a big deck for me to shuffle, so. Okay, you know, see until the reading is complete. I'll see. All right, let me start flipping some cards over, and I'll see if I get the sensation. Here's the Chariot, guys. You already know what happens. It's only when I get the Chariot first that then I end up getting a Libra representing card, which is either Justice or the Empress. We're gonna see if Spirit's gonna prove me right or wrong, because I could get Justice and I could get the Empress and not get the Chariot, but always when I get the Chariot, I get a Libra representing card, which is pretty dope. Representing Cancer, representing Pisces, you're here, you know. Bro, Justice, what I just finished telling you. It never ever fails. It never fails. That's just 7-Eleven, man. 7-Eleven. All right, Page of Fire. Page of Fire. You have the Two of Air. You have the Messenger of Earth. Oh my God, I can't get over that. Messenger of Water. You have the Ace of Air. Another Messenger of Fire. And Six of Water. All right, so I'm gonna pull a couple more cards. Oh, you have all, oh no, okay. I thought for a moment you had all the messengers. No, you have 2 pages, 3 messengers. All right, so there's some innocence, some new things starting, okay? Because when I see the pages, I see the early developmental stages of something, okay? Because it's fire and water, opposites, but fire and water meaning having that creativity, but with an emotional, stable standpoint. So you don't have this fire burning inside of you because you're going crazy, because something's completely bothering you, you're acting psycho. No, you're in a very emotional, stable place where you could create and make things happen. Take clear, concise actions or plans at this point, because you're in the page stage, okay? And then you move on to the messengers, all right? You do have the messenger of water and the messenger of fire. So these babies grow, okay? You see how here they're like kids and then they move on to like teenagers, you know, whatever. So whatever it is that that you feel you have to work on, is gonna definitely progress in the right direction, and you're still in a very stable control mindset while this is happening. And having the messenger of earth show up as well just literally simplifies that things are really starting to come to fruition, where you could actually see them, you know, see them in a physical form. All right, but you have the Two of Air here and you have the Six of Water, which to me just shows you, and air and water, it's kind of different, right? They each kind of push each other around per se. You're in a state of longing for something, missing something. Like you almost feel like you're just trying to decide what it is that's gonna fulfill that empty spot in your heart, that empty, you know, that place that you feel is hollow. Okay, so you're trying to figure out what that is, and by the way that you're doing that is you're sitting here and you're looking at your shadow self. All right, you're looking within you to try to figure out what it is that it's triggering these feelings of I'm not enough, like of I'm missing something. Okay, but on the same token, I do feel like you do come to that realization of what it is that you need to do. So I think that at some point where you were feeling like you weren't enough here, with being in your head and longing, like, you know, feeling like you were missing something, was when you were comparing yourself to somebody else. It's like you were comparing your chapter 1 to somebody's chapter 20. All right, and you come to that realization by facing your shadows, by really looking at it, and you have that moment of clarity with the Ace of Air, where you knew that you had to let go of that old belief system. And once you were able to cut through the bullshit and let go of what was anchoring you down, you're able to fly, to move on to a clearer, more balanced, okay, state of mind. She has the Sword of Truth, which is now, you know, shining a light on your path. You know, you see the full moon behind her, you have the moon here. Okay, she's literally like, I'm ready. I could, you know, find a way to kind of balance myself. But on the same token, I know what it is that I need to move forward, where I'm kind of keeping it cool, calm, and collected. I'm not going completely left field. I'm not going completely to the right field. I just know exactly what is the path that I need to take. And I'm taking the reins of the chariot that's going to get me there. All right, I'm taking control of that path. I'm taking control of the moves that I need to make, what it is that I need to put into place. I already thought about it. I strategized about it. Now I'm putting things into action, okay, with the messengers. I'm really kind of moving forward. And as I start to put things into action, I'm investing money. I'm actually putting physical, tangible things into these ideas and plans that I'm putting into place. Okay, so you're really starting to get momentum. You're having that breakthrough moment where you know exactly what it is that you need to do to satisfy yourself. All right, so it's great to see that you're getting out of that mindset where you just didn't know what it was. You know, you figured it out. You figured it out. 10 of Air. Okay, this is usually the card of betrayals, of defeats, of being stabbed in the back. But in this particular deck, when you look at her, okay, you see she has the wings. She's looking up to the heavens. The feathers are flying. She's just seeing what they are. She's at the edge. It's like a bird that's trying to fly and it's not sure if it wants to or not, but she's looking up for strength. And she does. You know what I mean? I really do feel like in this particular case, in this reading, you found yourself at the edge and you leaped. All right. It's not a fool card, but I'm reading it like a fool card right now because that's what I'm getting. That's what intuitive, the message that's coming is. All right. Let's see what other messages come out for you. One more card, come on. Okay, I'm not gonna take all those. That's too many. I just need one more card to complete this reading. See what the message is. One more card. Oh man. Okay, there it is. All right. There it goes. I'm gonna actually look at the bottom of the deck for this particular reading. Patience. All right. Patience is the card at the bottom of the deck. But let's see. Oh, look, this card. I don't know if you noticed when all these cards were flipping over, I says too many cards and I flipped it, flipped them back. This was the card that was on there. So it was meant to be for you. The Four of Air, it's again, the card where you're sitting here, you're waiting, you're trying to wait for that perfect moment to leap forward, okay? Hermit. You're trying to wait for that perfect moment to leap forward. You're waiting to know which key it is that's going to open that door. You're strategizing, okay? So I feel, going along with the rest of it, I feel like this was either it's currently happening or just happened, but this is what's coming, all right? You figure it out. Seven of Earth, okay? You put things into play and now you're just waiting for the fruits of your labor. Okay, you've already had the plan, you strategize, you put things into action and you're starting to invest, you're starting to actually put things into it to make it happen. So now it's just a matter of time before you reach that successful moment that you've been waiting for, before you find that key that's going to let you out, the key that's going to open the door to everything. So you're leaving whatever was weighing you down behind and you're moving forward, okay, in a better aspect than you were before. So let's see what... This is actually a really nice read, Earth. And I mean, I kind of knew that from the first three cards that came out. But let's see what advice the Wisdom Oracle has for you. That hasn't necessarily been completely communicated, or I haven't done a good job communicating through the tarot. But, it is what it is. The reading is what it is. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just 3 cards for advice for my Earth. Fork in the road. Decisions. Time to see which way it is that you're gonna go. All right, you're being faced with something that's gonna require you to do either one thing or another. All right, and we kind of knew that. All right, we knew that because we knew that you had to let go of what was weighing you down, and that's where your decision comes in. All right, the fork in the road. Do I want to continue in the path that I'm in right now, or do I want to make a change? And Spirit is telling you gotta make a change. You gotta make a change. Okay. Observer, another patient card, okay? Another card of you've already put things into play. You already have all the pieces of the puzzle moving. Now it's just a matter of letting things play out. Let the plant grow from the seed that you planted, okay? Co-create, exactly the same thing, all right? You know that the ideas you've put into place are not going to happen all by themselves, right? You needed help with something. You either needed somebody to invest. You needed someone's knowledge. You're not a jack of all trades, okay? And part of having wisdom and maturity is knowing when you need help. So I think in this particular moment, you realize that in order for this egg to hatch, you need to use the wisdom. You need to use the speed, the wisdom of the owl, the speed of the leopard, to know what it is that I need to do in order to let this egg hatch. What can I do to assist it, to bring that idea forward? Okay, so maybe you have some random idea about, I don't know, something you wanted to build, and you just didn't have the tools that you needed to build it, so you had to reach out to somebody to do that. Now, turning it around into a romantic sense, it comes down to the same scenario. You were longing for the past, feeling like, the past relationship was the better one. And you're sitting here in your head trying to figure out how to make this new relationship work. Why isn't it working? Whatever it is. until you face the fact that it was because you're comparing, all right, your new person to your old person. You were looking for your ex in the new man or the new girl, and that wasn't going to happen. And once you came to that realization, you were able to calm yourself enough to see the passion and the love that this person was putting forward towards you, okay? And then you started to see the fruits of that labor. So you had to take that moment to kind of let that go and let the old baggage go, let the betrayals go. You took a moment, you paused, you have the patience, you have the forbear, you retreated to yourself, not physically retreated, but retreated internally with the moon and the hermit. So you started to really face what it was that was holding you back. And once you figure that out, okay, you were able to take the reins and try to take yourself towards that balanced, equal giving, very fair relationship, okay? And that's where your fork came in, all right? So knowing that you took the time to look within yourself to figure what that is, and now you know that moving forward, you are not alone. You and your person could go ahead and make whatever it is that you want to make happen. That's your advice, all right? Make the decision, take the leap. Don't do it blindly, obviously, but you know you can't do what it is you're setting out to do by yourself. You can't be in a relationship alone either. So it goes both ways, right? Whether it's a regular project or a decision project. But at the end of the day, success is yours, all right? You had that moment of clarity, that breakthrough when you stop comparing apples to oranges or tangerine oranges to another kind of orange, I don't know. The point is, you get to have that moment of clarity, and that moment of clarity is what's gonna bring you everything you wanted. All right, Earth. So good luck. I would say leave me comments, but I think my comments are short off. So email me if this makes a difference. Again, general readings, so not gonna resonate with anybody. Email me if you want a personal reading, and I shall see you on the other side. Peace.